Gemini, hi, good morning. This is your channel messages for the 11th of August. Gemini, your channel message is it was a test run and you were the I should say test subject. Let me change that. Wait, let me change it. Your channel message is it was a test run and you were the test. Let me just change it. Test. You were the test subject. All right. I don't know if a Gemini is doing this to you or you're doing this to a Gemini. I'm getting something's a test run. So I'm getting a lot of things that you and a Gemini is doing is very orchestrated. Okay. I'm getting it's very much planned. It's not spontaneous. This could even relate to conversations that you think are very organic coming from the Gemini's mouth. But I'm getting Gemini. Remember, your Gemini is known to be the two-face. You're two-face. But literally, Gemini, you have two faces. You're the twins. That's two faces. Even if the two faces look similar, it's two faces. It's not one face. It's two faces. So Gemini, you're known to be two-face. You're two-face. So I'm getting something about being two-face. Okay. I'm getting something's a test subject. Yeah, I'm getting Gemini. I feel like you're using one person to dictate an outcome for everybody. Like you're doing something to one black guy to determine how you're going to treat all black men. You're doing something to a cat to determine something. We're getting something is a test run and you're the test subject, Gemini, or you're testing something on somebody else. All right. We're getting this is all for what? Intel and documentational purposes. All right. Are you a spy, Gemini? Do you work for the government? Do you work for Secret Service? Because I'm getting your place somewhere to say, like you're literally a ventriloquist. Making everything you say, them are there to say it. Either to get a reaction to see how it is, and me getting you bring the information back, or me getting you with a Gemini, and every time you say something to them very significant, me getting them take up them phone and start text and put on them phone. And they talk, and there's some like the conversation. I don't know if you're telling somebody your secrets or you divulge something private. Me getting you going to notice every time there is a moment when you're with this Gemini, either when you divulge a secret or you say something, you enlighten them about something, them take up them phone and start write. I don't know if them take notes or them texting their handler. Maybe you have a handler and a Gemini sent in to get information on you. Okay. But me getting something about your test subject. Again, it's a test. Good morning, Crystal Roberts. You're from Houston. Oh my, Houston, Texas in a motherfucking building. I don't really know not much Houston, but I know Houston, we have a problem. It's Houston, right? We have a problem? Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Crystal. Let's go. Let's continue the reading, all right? So, yeah, me getting something is a test. Me getting something is a test. Me don't know if a man, he might abuse you. It's like he might test you out. Like he might say certain things to you to see a reaction and to see what you're going to do. Me getting something was a test and you're the test subject. All right, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Again, maybe the two-faced person is calling you a snake. That's crazy. You really, I'm a snake and you literally have two faces, literally. And somebody, yeah, I feel like someone's two-faced and I'm going to try to distract people for calling you the snake. Now, what is a snake when it comes on to these things? A snake is somebody who is very slithery. So we could be talking about slithering. A snake is somebody who will backstab you for their own purposes. You two-faced. So I'm getting, well, isn't being two-faced the same as being a snake? It's the same thing. When somebody snake you, they betray you. When somebody two-faced, what them do? Them okay in front of your face, but behind your back, them is somebody else. Being a snake and two-faced is the same thing, Gemini. I don't see why you divided the two of them. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Now, if it's not you, Gemini, I'm getting this is what happening to you. Somebody I use you as a test subject. I don't know. Maybe you're in a relationship with a girl and you're giving her the bare minimum to see if she still accepts it. So you can go back and tell your friends that, hey, you know, if you date girls like these, all of them accept the bare minimum. I want the Jamaican women and the women to know that I'm setting the bar high for you. So I want you to know that anytime I put a man or I deal with a man, if the man don't want to be a financial provider and not fucking him, I want to set the bar high for the ladies. So him can go ahead and fuck a girl who him don't have to pay a shit for. So both of us got what we wanted. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. I want you to know that, Gemini. I want you to know that, Gemini. I set the bar very high for you, Gemini. Let's go. First card out is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a family. It's happiness. Okay, so the test subject have to deal with your family. It have to deal with either you building a family for yourself, or the test subject have to deal with your family. So your family might be in on something with a Gemini. We're getting something about a Pisces. It's something about your mood. It could be something about depression. Somebody's trying to make you depressed. If that's not it, we're getting a Gemini and a Pisces, or a Gemini and your family is in cahoots to do something to you. I feel like it have to do with money. Is a Gemini talking to a Pisces about you, or the Gemini talk to your family member about you, and your family member tell the Gemini if not give you nothing? Let's go. We have the Ace of Swords. That's the message. Yeah, I'm getting the Gemini and the Pisces is messaging back and forth. Or I'm getting somebody two-faced, them married. Them have a wife and kids. I feel like somebody have a wife and kids, and them trying to drop a hint for you to know. I'm getting you're not going to know unless them say it out of their mouth. It could be that. So you might find out the Gemini two-faced. Literally, two-faced is one for your wife and one for you. Two-faced. Right? We have the Three of Cups. No, we have a Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups. That's a lot of women. Are you cheating on your wife with a bunch of women, different women, just for sexual purposes only? We have the Page of we have the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have the Hangman. Somebody's trying to test to see if you will accept polyamory. Gemini, is that you? You're doing a test subject. You're testing something. You're getting a testing a Pisces, or you're testing a Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to see if you're getting like you're trying to see if somebody will stay with you after you cheat on them. They test something. You're getting you test it out. Like you test out getting this woman to be comfortable around other women. I don't know if you test out jealousy. Maybe you're putting a white girl against a group of black girls. Maybe you're putting a black girl against a group of white women. We're getting you test out something between women. One of the women is yours, and the other white ones are either strangers or maybe a sexual partners. I feel like you're trying to test out if you can get this girl to accept cheating if you're there with her. That's kind of what I'm getting. Me getting it, you want to tell her, say you want to marry her, or you want to live with her, or you want to put her up, or you want to pay her bills, but you're trying to see if she will allow you to take care of her financially, but you can have your way sexually with other women. Yeah, I'm getting you trying to test it. No, are you trying to test this with multiple races? Like yeah, this one black girl, a Spanish girl, an Asian girl, a white girl, to see who actually will allow it and who will not. I don't know if that's what you're saying. I just know based on men who talk to them, say the black girl them are the most difficult. Them always say them say you're more out of all of them. Oh no, on a difficulty of fuck. No wonder why on the counterpart is dating white women. Well, I mean, I'm not going to. I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, so it could be that. So I know maybe out of all the races, the black girl probably. See, I have some black girl who will say, yeah, as long as you pay my bill, I don't mind. But we have Three of Cups here. So I feel like you're dealing with women at least of three different races. Because you try the same thing with all of these women. And you try to find out if it's something you can do to all women or a certain type of demography, maybe a certain age group. I'm definitely getting the Queen of Pentacles is melanated. So the girl who you're currently with, she either black or Indian. Are you comparing something about the relationship with her or infidelity compared to other women you dated in your past? Like I said, I date other women and they didn't allow me to go step out. They're never concerned about these things. So why am I there with she concerned about these things? Because you're probably possessive and black. Black women are known to be very possessive, very jealous. We're not talking about the 304s, but usually them black, them very touchy-feely, them want to spend a lot of time with you. Them will live in your pocket, you know? Sometimes white girls will be like, I want my space. You know, I want mommy time, me time. Sometimes black girl, as long as you're in the house with them feel, or even if them are the chores, even if them are the laundry, even if them are the household things, them want you here with them. Them why you're here in the house with them. Sometimes them why you're in the house with them and you're not doing nothing. You're not even helping them doing shit. But you have to be home with them. You have to make sure they're home. Other girls will be like, it don't matter. Make him go taking boys vacation. I have time to myself. Are you trying to, maybe you're trying to test how clingy girls are? Because I'm getting right now, you're talking about this black woman. And you're talking about her compared to other women. Like you're saying, with other women, we can do things, we can like treason, like you can commit treason with these women. Because the hangman is treason, is betrayal. Like you're saying, if I cheat on she should take me back. And we might argue, but you should know what it is. I'm guessing you're saying with this Queen of Pentacles, because no, it's like you have to come correct to she. Like these girls will be like, maybe if I tell these girls say you're married, they must say, okay, fine. I'm getting you can't blood clot tell the Queen of Pentacles that. And it's weird because I feel like Gemini, since you deal with intelligence, you don't expect. I'm getting out of all the girls you deal with, you never expect this girl to be intelligent. Maybe because systematically you were told that the demography, systematically you were told that the Queen of Pentacles, which could be melanated, maybe you were told to treat them the worst. You know, you don't treat them the way you treat other races. You treat them at the bottom of the barrel. You treat them the worst, basically. But why them have the highest self-esteem? You know, if you're told to be racist against these type of women, if you're told to, you know, call these women out of them name, you know, call them monkey, call them whatever the fuck you want to call them. Why is it that out of all of the women them who you're not calling a monkey, why them okay with you being cheating on them, but the one where you call a monkey should not take it? So why she have a higher self-esteem even though systematically you were taught that she is the lowest of all races? We're getting something is a test run. We have the Four of Swords. We also have the Angels. So I'm getting something with a Sagittarius. Or I'm getting a saying, I'm getting a saying out of all of them, yeah, the peace of mind is with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe you're saying to yourself, I've dated a lot of women. I've been around a lot of women. Maybe I had sex with a lot of women. And you said no woman has ever made you feel as peaceful, as wanted, as this woman. But maybe the woman don't look like you, Gemini. And maybe I said the girl don't look like me, but she make me feel wanted. And the girls who look like me, them don't make me feel wanted. We have the Angel here. Like you say, you're scared of you're scared of somebody, but you trust them. But you're scared of them. And if you can't sleep around somebody, I don't care where the fuck your dirty pussy mother. I don't care where your nasty pussy ex-girlfriend or where your small cocky best friend wants to say. Once you there on a girl, if you are a black man and your black family, I tell yourself you don't there with the girl are this, the girl are that, whatever. Once you as a black man can there on her and fall asleep with her, you trust her. Know that. You trust her. Your body allow you to relax in this white girl presence. Your family say she evil. Your family say don't there with her. Your family say it don't matter what the fuck your family say, unless you're a mama's boy or a family boy. Your body allow you to be relaxed around her. You trust her. The family don't, but you do. You can't fall asleep. You can't close your eyes around this person. Your body is going in. You can rest around them. Me getting when you're around somebody, you say, this person could have been my wife. Like you're saying, me can see myself asleep and them right here, right beside. Like you can see yourself I live with somebody. And like you said, this is how it will be like if when you live with them. Come getting you with this person in the house and you can rest. Like you fall asleep. Like you're very happy around somebody. But me getting the person don't look like you. So maybe your family or your friends that tell you don't trust them because systematically you were taught not to trust these people. And you will say, okay, well, I fuck my own kind, I fuck all of the other races. And why out of everybody, I fuck the one that I am told to treat the worst? Why I feel more peaceful around this person? Why I can sleep? Why I can rest? When I'm at home sleeping in my bed, I don't feel good. I feel anxious. But when I'm over this person's house, I lay down and I sleep, I feel like I doze off. Why am I doze off? Why am I feel so relaxed? Why am I feel so safe around somebody I was told to not feel safe around? So you trust them. You can't sleep around them. You trust them. Somebody else does not. And we have the Angel here. So I'm getting somebody really does bring a peace of mind. But I'm getting, again, if something was like a test, I'm getting you're expecting the the one that was put on the bottom. I don't want to say she black or Indian, even though she might be melanated. She could be white. We don't know, because I don't know if you're black or you're white or you're Indian. But again, the one that you're told to put at the bottom, that's the one you feel safest around. I'm getting a saying, I've traveled the world, I fucked a lot of women, and this is the first woman who may ever their own, and it should be getting a saying it feel totally different. And you're saying you're very experienced as a man. Like I've been through it all. I've been to so much countries. I got through enough type of woman. But this one, very, very different. It's not like you stayed maybe I travel countries. Maybe you left from one country to another country. Me getting a saying, I've traveled many countries. I've fucked many girls. But this one, I find peace. And maybe your plan in life was to continue life just being a bachelor and having sex. Me getting this woman and make you think about living with her. You're in the same room. You asleep while she a cook. Me getting that's how you feel when you're around her. You feel happy. Me getting you literally said, me and this person could be, or you fantasize. Me getting you fantasize about living with somebody. Let's go. Queen of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, and we also have the Seven of, And I feel like there's girls who have them shit together, them have a job, because the Eight of Pentacles is having a job. So me getting the girls where you used to deal with, maybe them ambitious, them have a job, them have a career. But the one where you love, she don't have nothing. But she'll wait. She don't have anything. She's waiting. You see, she'll wait. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, she'll wait for money. But these girls, them work. But these are not the girls you fall asleep around, Gemini. This is the one, the broke bitch, the bitch who don't have a job, the bitch who is looking, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is looking, that's the one you fall asleep around. The one will have less. But the one will have more, the one will have a job. You're saying, I fuck enough girls and I fuck girls have a lot of caliber, but why am I not feel the same way? I don't know, Gemini. I'm getting some things that test run and you test. I'm getting something is tested, proved, tested, approved, and trusted. Something is tested, it's proven, and I'm getting a trust it. And maybe girls who look like you is telling you don't trust it, right? We have the three of, so maybe you kept it, like you have a lot of female friends. They must say don't trust it, and yes, say it's true, but at the same time, me getting she's at a disadvantage. Because this is literally she waiting on. That's the Seven of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So these girls, them have a job, them have income. Is the Eight. This is the Seven. She's waiting on income. She'll wait for an opportunity. But why you feel more peaceful around she? Why you feel more peaceful around the person who seemingly don't have them life together, but they don't feel as calm around the girls who do have them life together? I'm not sure as to what your energy is bringing out into whatever this is, but I'm getting something as a test run. You're the test, or you're the one performing the test. I'm getting something about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn was tested, approved, and you trust it. I'm getting you trust it. And maybe getting a trust it, but when you go back to report, it's like them say, remember, this is just business. Okay, remember, this is just for research purposes. And maybe when you go back, people who have not been around the person you've been around have pre-existing notion of what these people supposed to be like. And you're saying to yourself, but it's weird because even though when we sit down around my friends, I'm going to talk about these people, when me actually around these people, I feel safe. But when I'm around my friends can't relate to that. These girls can't relate to that either. You know, these girls might be like, Gemini, no, you should date a girl that has her own shit together, Gemini. You're paying for pussy, Gemini. Why would you do that? No, you should have your... But I'm getting these girls don't make it feel at peace. I'm getting they don't make it feel powerful. Maybe these girls want, I don't know, I'm getting you saying the girl them will have them head on them body, will have something going on for them. Them you don't feel good. You can't sleep. You can't sleep around them. Me getting at the gal who look for one job, one Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you can't fall asleep around. peacefully. You can take a nap, and I'm getting when you're around her and you sleep, you don't dream. Me getting it got black when you're around her. And then you just wake up and you say, what am I there? Me have sleep. And even if you have sleep, you don't dream when you're around she. It could be something very spiritual. The high priestess is here. Somebody could be an occultist. So if you're dating an occultist, you're going to find if you're dealing with any type of stressful situation you deal with in your life, work, no matter what you deal with, when you go around the high priestess, she can absorb it. She'll absorb it. That's why you feel so peaceful. You sleep. You're so relaxed. You want to take a nap. You feel like you don't want to leave. Because the high priestess absorb that energy, even if you not tell her what happened to you at work, or you not tell her what happened to you in your family life. When you're around her, you feel peaceful because she's a high priestess. She'll absorb it. Enough girls can say, I have clients, or when they have boyfriend and the boyfriend go through problem and the boyfriend come in contact with them, like them would have sex with the guys and the guys will be like, oh, I feel so much better. I just feel like we have energy. You ever fuck a girl and you feel like you have energy after? That's pussy. You know, get the fuck out. You're on that spell. You should know what good pussy feel like. When I get good, when you don't come, you feel like you can fight. You feel like you can run a race. That's why you know our pussy is golden. If our pussy is a succubus, when you don't fuck her, you're gonna drop down and you can't fall asleep. You can't move. You're gonna say she sucked my soul out of me. Exactly. That's why men say she sucked my soul. She suck your so much, she suck your soul. Your incubus, succubus. That's why after you fuck her, or you bust in her, or you bust on her, or you bust beside her, you have to drop in the bed and sleep. That's a succubus. That's an incubus. Good healthy pussy not supposed to make you feel that way. When you don't fuck, even though you just give away your life form, you're gonna feel energetic. You're gonna feel stronger. You're gonna feel rejuvenated. You probably want fuck again. You don't even tired. That's what good pussy is supposed to feel like. I don't know if men know this. You're not supposed to knock out after you have sex. You're on that spell. That's not good pussy. Not. I don't know why women thought that. No. Sweetie, your man's supposed to can fuck you and run a race. So I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. I'm getting something is tested. I'm getting you tested out. And even though, again, systematically, you were told that this is not somebody you should trust. You shouldn't trust these type of people. I'm getting somewhere deep. I'm getting you trust somebody, but as soon as you go back to people who look like you, then put it in your head so you can't trust this person. And then you start treat them accordingly. But then when you go back around the person and you find that you're very peaceful around them, you don't have those thoughts. So if you have, for example, if you're around a black girl and when you're around she, you feel calm. But when you're around your friend them kind of reassure you, say, you know, to trust her, you need, well, maybe you know you have racist friends, you know, and you don't want to have the conversation about, hey, you know, that's racist. Okay, well, all of us are white though. So why it matter to you? Are you fucking Malcolm X, huh? So what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, right? So, but me get you when you're around them, you have that thought. Because maybe them never experienced what you experienced before. But when you're not around them, that's not the same. Yeah, you're two-faced, Gemini. It's two-faced. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, Gemini. Well, I'm not sorry. I just feel like it's sorry that you're conflicted between propaganda and something you have really experienced for yourself. I'm going to leave it here. We're going to the next reading, so I will be back.